So welcome everyone to this first video in our series of interviews with local LGBTQ plus affirming and inclusive community organizations and providers here in Clark County, Washington. And today we are very lucky to have Dr. Venessa Madrigal with Battleground Healing Arts. Hello, Dr. Madrigal.
Hi, Austin. Thank you
Hi.
for the invitation.
Oh, it's our pleasure. I'm so excited to give you an opportunity to share about what you're doing in Battleground and here in Clark County. Would you be willing to introduce yourself and share a bit more about your practice?
Yes, thank you. I am a naturopathic physician. I am trained to be an integrative doctor. So basically what that means is I have my undergrad in sciences, mine in particular is exercise science. Then I went to naturopathic medical school in Portland, Oregon. And there we learned how to diagnose and treat conditions. We learned how to use pharmaceuticals, in addition to herbal medicine, nutrition, homeopathy, and physical medicine. So every ND can practice differently. Some will focus on family medicine, some will focus on certain conditions or systems like cardiology or pediatrics. I have been doing a family medicine practice since I started about 4.5 years ago. So I see kids and adults, kids ages 3 and up. But more recently, I decided to transition my practice and focus on LGBTQ care, mold-related illness, and mental health. So with that, I use all of those treatment options that I was trained to use, from pharmaceuticals to homeopathy and nutrition and herbal medicine. Let's see, any other questions for me?
Yeah, so I'm also wondering if you could share a little bit more about hormone care, because you told me that you're able to provide hormones for trans and non-binary folks.
Correct. So in Washington State, naturopathic doctors can prescribe a whole host of medications. There are a few exceptions, but I am able to prescribe testosterone and estrogen and gender-affirming care hormones. And since I do see kids, for those who are under 18 who may need what are called puberty blockers, I would refer those folks to a pediatric endocrinologist. An endocrinologist is a doctor who specializes in hormones. And so it's just good to have a team with those under 18. For those who are already on meds and want to just have hormone maintenance, I can do that. For those who are looking to initiate or maybe earlier steps and just want to establish care and with the intention of taking hormones, and yes or no with having surgeries in the future, happy to help wherever they're at, wherever they want to go with their care.
That's great. I'm so excited to hear that you're available for folks in Battleground. And I would also love to cover 2 other things. One is that you speak Spanish and that you also, I believe, are doing virtual visits. Do you want to say a little bit more about virtual visits?
Definitely, yeah. So what's nice about, I guess, the pandemic is that insurances have allowed providers to offer telemedicine, and that has allowed us to expand our reach to people outside of our geographic bubble. So right now I can essentially see any resident of Washington. So I have a few patients up in Seattle right now, and we have our Zoom meetings and are able to bill insurance, and it's great. Happy to be able to provide care to folks outside of the Clark County region.
That is really exciting, and I'm excited that folks can access care with you in Battleground, even if they live somewhere else. Camas, Skamania County, Longview, that's great that you could be a resource for folks too. So I'm curious, what types of health insurance are you able to accept?
I take a few. Right now I'm taking a couple of the Medicaid plans, including Molina and Community Health Plan of Washington. I'm also taking Blue Cross Blue Shield, Providence, MODA, and Premera.
That's exciting. That's a lot of insurances. And so what's a good way for folks to make an appointment with you, to get in touch with you if they need care?
Yeah, so people can go to the Battleground Healing Arts website. It's www.battlegroundhealingarts.com, or you can give my number a call. It's 503-850-8216.
That is so great. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Is there anything else you want to share with folks, make sure they know about?
Yeah, so just want to hit on a little bit of the neurofeedback that I'm going to be starting to offer in June. It's great for brain health, for anyone who has had any physical injuries to their head or neck, and that resulted in the brain maybe hitting the skull. And also for lots of different brain and mental health diagnoses, anything from ADD to ADHD and anxiety and depression. Essentially, it helps the brain kind of recalibrate itself in a way and optimize its function. It's very gentle. The sessions are short, that have to be in person. So people would have to come to my clinic in Battleground for that. And treatments, the actual treatment portion of it lasts just a few seconds. Number of treatments can last maybe about 10 to 12, depends on the person. And what's great is that I just bill it as an office visit. So if I take your insurance, I just bill out as an office visit and it's covered. There's no additional fee, because I know some providers will charge an additional fee and I do not.
That's really exciting. And thank you again, Dr. Madrigal, for being with us today, sharing about your practice. And if you want to get in touch with Dr. Madrigal, her information is going to be listed below, as well as the website for Battleground Healing Arts. Thank you again, Dr. Madrigal.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.